Men don't fall in love because of your looks. They don't fall in love because of how good you are in bed. They don't even fall in love because you cooked him his favorite meal 3 times in a row. Nope. The truth is way more surprising, way more psychological, and way more uncomfortable than you think. And until this one thing happens first, he'll enjoy you, he'll like you, he may even chase you, but he won't love you. Stick around, because once you hear this, you'll understand why some women get crowned as the one while others get ghosted faster than a bad Tinder date. The shocking reality check. Let's clear something up. Men don't fall in love the way women imagine. You might think he notices your beauty, laughs at your jokes, feels chemistry, and boom, love. Wrong. That's attraction. That's dopamine. That's his lizard brain saying, she's cute, proceed. Love? That's not fireworks. That's construction work. His brain has to build love, brick by brick. And unless a certain emotional condition is met, he won't build it at all. That's why you've probably seen this play out. He texts every day, says all the right things, introduces you to his dog, and then suddenly says, I'm just not ready for something serious. Translation, the condition was never triggered. He was swimming in attraction. But love? Didn't even pack his swimsuit. The big mistake women make. Here's where it gets messy. Most women think effort equals love. They overgive, overcare, overinvest, thinking, if I prove I'm loyal, he'll see I'm the one. Hate to break it to you, but in his mind, that doesn't equal love. That equals convenience. It's like handing him free Netflix, free Wi-Fi, and free pizza. He's gonna enjoy it, sure. But is he gonna value it? Nope. He'll just consume it until the subscription runs out, then move on to the next one. Why? Because love isn't born from being comfortable. It's born from being challenged emotionally in a way that feels safe. And that balance, most women miss it completely. Attraction is cheap, love is expensive. Attraction is the free sample at Costco. It's easy, it's instant, it takes no effort. That's why a man can feel it with 10 women in the same week. But love? Love requires him to invest his time, his effort, his vulnerability. And here's the kicker. Men don't fall in love until they feel their investment is worth it. That doesn't mean you play games, ghost him, or act like you're too good. It means you trigger the one thing his brain is secretly begging for. Something money, looks, or sex can't buy. And that something, we'll get to it in a second, but trust me, it's not what you think. What actually flips the switch? All right, drum roll, here it is. Men don't fall in love unless they feel emotionally significant. Let that sink in. Significant. Not sexy, not entertained, not comforted. Significant. This is the one thing that separates women he dates from women he commits to. Until a man feels like his presence, his effort, and his vulnerability actually matter to you, his heart stays locked. And no, I don't mean fake flattery. Men can smell fake validation from a mile away. I mean, when you give him that rare experience of feeling like more than just a provider, more than just a paycheck, more than just a body with Wi-Fi and muscles. When a man feels significant, like he brings unique value to your life that no one else could, his brain goes, oh no, I can't lose this. And that's when love begins. Why most women don't trigger it. Here's the ugly truth. Most women don't make men feel significant. Instead, they either 1, overgive, making him feel like a guest at a 5-star hotel instead of an equal partner. 2, criticize constantly, which makes him feel like an unpaid intern failing at his job. 3, replaceable energy, treating him like he could be swapped out with any guy who texts good morning. When that happens, he enjoys the ride, but he never invests emotionally, because why would he? If he doesn't feel irreplaceable, he won't act like you're irreplaceable. Men fall in love the moment they feel like their role in your life is unique, valued, and respected. Not before. There's a psychology behind it. Psychologists call this the significance principle. Humans, in general, crave meaning, but men? They tie their entire identity to it. Think about it. Since boyhood, men are trained to perform, win the game, fix the car, solve the problem. They equate love with usefulness. If he doesn't feel useful to you, he won't attach, period. That's why the guy who ghosted you could look happy with the next girl. It's not that she's prettier, it's not that she's smarter, it's that she accidentally or intentionally made him feel significant. And once that wire in his brain connects love with significance, game over. That's when he starts prioritizing you, protecting you, and yes, even picturing a future with you. The sarcastic reality check. Here's the funny part. Men act like they're complicated. They pretend love is this mysterious process. Spoiler alert, they're actually simple creatures. Like Wi-Fi routers, just looking for a strong signal and a safe connection. You don't need to play endless games, send cryptic texts, or Google how to make a man obsessed in 3 steps. You just need to understand this. Until he feels significant with you, he won't fall. But once he does, buckle up. Suddenly, Mr. I don't believe in labels becomes Mr. So what kind of ring do you like? Faster than you can say, surprise proposal on Instagram. Trigger 1, recognize his effort, but don't overpraise. Men thrive on recognition. But here's the thing. You don't need to throw a parade every time he takes the trash out. Men aren't puppies. What they crave is acknowledgement of their effort, not exaggerated applause for bare minimums. When he plans something, fixes something, or simply shows up for you, say things like, I really noticed the way you did that. That made my day easier. I don't take that for granted. See, acknowledgement makes him feel like his effort matters, but overpraise, that cheapens it. If every little thing gets confetti, he knows you're faking it. And remember, significance comes from being uniquely valued, not treated like a kid who got a gold star for breathing. Trigger 2, let him teach you something. Men are hardwired to want to feel competent. It's baked into their psychology. If you ask him to teach you something, even something small, you unlock that feeling. Could be, show me how you grill that steak, or can you explain how this gadget works? The point isn't that you need him to teach you. It's that you're giving him space to shine, and when he feels like your go-to source of knowledge or skill, he doesn't just feel useful, he feels irreplaceable. His brain goes, she looks to me for things no one else gives her. That's the birth of significance. And that's when you stop being just another person in his life. You become the one person who lets him feel like the man he wants to be. Trigger 3, respect his opinions even when you disagree. Want to watch a man fall out of love faster than a bad Wi-Fi signal? Constantly dismiss his opinions? Here's the truth. You don't have to agree with them. You just have to respect his perspective. Instead of saying, that's dumb, try, I see why you think that, even though I feel differently. That's interesting. Tell me more. Respect doesn't mean silence. It means giving him space to express himself without fear of being belittled. Because once a man feels like his voice matters in your world, his brain translates that into, my presence matters too. And that's the emotional domino that leads to deeper love. The paradox of significance. Now here's the twist. Men want to feel significant, but they don't fall in love with women who need them for everything. They fall for women who are complete on their own, but still choose to let him add value. It's the paradox. He doesn't want to be your savior. He wants to be your partner. He doesn't want you helpless. He wants you powerful, but still able to let him step in sometimes. Think of it like dancing. You could totally dance alone and you'd be fine. But when he joins in and you let him lead for a few steps, he feels the rhythm too. That's when significance blossoms into love. Why this works? The neuroscience angle. Brain scans have shown that when men feel valued and significant, the oxytocin release, the bonding hormone, skyrockets. It's the same hormone that bonds mothers to babies, and guess what? It bonds men to women too. When a man feels significant with you, his brain links that oxytocin high directly to you, which means you stop being just another woman in his life. You become his emotional addiction, and when his brain is addicted, game over. That's when you go from casual to committed, from maybe to must-have, from temporary to forever. So here's the question I'll leave you with. Which men in your life are showing you that you are significant to them? Because remember, it's not just about making a man fall in love with you. It's about making sure you're giving your love to someone who makes you feel equally irreplaceable. If you're doing all the work and he's not, congratulations, you're not his queen, you're his convenience. And the man who doesn't make you feel significant isn't the one who deserves to fall in love with you. Thanks for watching.